Aloha, everybody. This is Cathy Bilsky, the Quantum Leap, Let Light Unite. And today we're going to do some energy work directed at the WEF and their global agendas. So before I start, let me change my Facebook page. There we are. Good to go. All right. Well, if you don't know who the World Economic Forum is, they are some of the most evil people on the planet. They want us all dead. They want depopulation. They want to get rid of our food, water, anything that gives us joy, they have a problem with. They're a pretty evil group. And as far as I'm concerned, anybody who donates and gives any money to the WEF, you are complicit in all their death cult desires. You are giving it energy. You should be ashamed of yourself. And this is your choice, your free will, which is really sad. So today we are going to do energy work, actually what I call screwing up and neutralizing the global reset and the digital reset. So as we're doing this, we're going to create a bubble of light, put all this energy work into that bubble. And I'm going to ask that you send energy into it. And then in your mind's eye, actually see this happening. So if you got your crystal, go grab it because it's going to amplify our work. I have a 40-pound crystal next to me, and gosh, I'm surrounded by crystals. So let's start. For those of you that are going to participate, sit down. And right now, put your hands in your lap, take a deep breath, exhale out everything that no longer serves you, and imagine all that unwanted energy going through the violet flame back to God, and you fill up with your divine essence. So do that till I tell you to stop. As you're doing that, I surround everyone in a bubble of golden flame. I add to that the blue flame of protection, the violet flame of transmutation, the green flame of healing, and I'm going to seal you in the pink flame of love. We're going to call to all your teachers, guides, and masters, the angels, the cosmic beings, the archangels, all the divine beings that are working with you. Invite them in to amplify our work. So imagine we're in this huge circle. We're all holding hands. And as we send energy to the right, we all connect through our heart chakras and our divine intent. And as we send energy to the left, the circle is closed, so only that which is light may enter. Now we're going to call the trees in to take this energy and send it into the earth through your roots to help the earth remain stable and out through the branches so all life forms can feel this positive energy. We call to all the rock stones, crystals, minerals, all the earth keepers to lock into our earth keeper in the center over this bubble of light to amplify our work over 1,000,000-fold. We call to all the grids, ley lines, meridians, domes, obelisks, pyramids to join in, anchor this energy work. And I'm going to ask that everyone that participates does receive a healing and that you guide us into doing not our will, but thy will be done. So take a deep breath, let all that energy flow through, creating a bubble of light. And we're going to put this energy work in this bubble. So let there be light in the name of the presence of God, which I am, through the magnetic power of the sacred fire vested in me, and only if it is your will, O Creator, I command. We call to Michael the Archangel, take his sword of blue flame and cut to pieces all plans and all energies that are feeding the great reset, the digital reset, and the transhuman slavery system. Agenda 21, Agenda 30, Agenda 25, along with the slogans Build Back Better and New World Order. In your mind's eye, see these plans falling apart as more people become conscious of the intent, which is to make a slave of the masses of the planet. See the awakened masses refusing to comply, creating a revolution of divine light, quantum leaping us into world enlightenment. The The Great Reset is biotechno-feudalism and means the issuance of medical passports, soon to be digitized, as well as the transparency of medical records, inclusive of medical history, genetic makeup, and disease states. But it could include the implanting of microchips that would read and report on genetic makeup and brain states, such that even crossing a nation border might one day involve a detailed brain scan to assess an individual's security risk. Cancel clear all that. In your mind's eye, see all these programs and computer programs blocked and scrambled. Again, see the masses not complying. See the AIs turning on their masters, then destroying themselves and their programs. Let's send a special energy out toward all AI robots so they rust and malfunction. See the corporations go back to hiring humans to replace the robots, giving them a good living wage. We cut ties to the people who first created the concept of one world government, from King George III to the Committee of 300 and the Black nobility, as well as all businesses that have carried these ideas into our future through people of fantastic wealth and influence, like banks, politicians, insurance companies, along with major corporations, the UN, and the World Economic Forum. We now call the violet flame to transmute all these ideas and concepts, replacing it with manifesting world enlightenment. We cut ties to the creator of these, the Great Reset, the Digital Reset, which includes Klaus Schwab, Yuval Noah Harari, King Charles, and all WEF members of the World Economic Forum, the WHO, the Bilderberg Group, the Council of 300, the Council of Rome, the Olympians, the Black nobility, the family, the Rockefellers, the Trilateral Commission, Society of Cincinnati, the UN, Jeff Bezos, Amazon, Bill Gates, Fauci, International Monetary Fund, all in the Illuminati, the Royal Institute of International Affairs, the Dutch Bank, and the Catholic Church. And as we cut ties between these groups, violet flaming all their energies, as well as removing all overlays of vows and oaths they have taken together, let there be much infighting with all of them, so all their plans fall apart. We ask these beings to step into the light for world enlightenment, and if they choose not to, due to their free will, we ask their higher selves to put them all in positions of harmlessness. We ask the Creator to now redirect their funds toward uplifting and helping the masses. We call the violet flame to transmute all energies involved with the Great Reset, the Digital Reset, starting with the Creator, Kissinger, Klaus Schwab, and his Nazi fascist ideas of world control. Starting at Klaus's birth through his childhood, removing the energy overlay his parents placed on him, indoctrinating him into Hitler's ideology and dreams of a 1,000-year rule. Let's cut ties to Klaus's first version of World Economic Forum, called the European Management Fund, and its Nazi ties. We cut ties to Klaus's ideas of killing off the middle class. As these ideas break down, see the middle class making a comeback all over the world with many new successful entrepreneurs. And if Klaus is taking the adrenochrome, let that now reverse what it's supposed to do. We cut all ties to the energy of global citizenship, another word for world slavery. We cut ties to the ideas of all transhumanism and a eugenics program, which includes the expansion of genomics, nanotechnology, and robotics, and their penetration into human bodies affecting the brain. See all their programs falling apart as we place huge magnets on their overdrive, erasing all programs. Imagine all the computer programs start changing their numbers, and the ones and zeros keep flipping, again, destroying all their saved data and their backup data. See all human machine experiments falling apart. We cut ties to all their books, including A New Deal, The New Frontier, The Great Society, A New World Order, The Great Global Reset, Impact of Science on Society, Mein Kampf, and everything Klaus is supposed to have written. As we violet flame the material, the words are neutralized and people lose interest in them. Let's make them all invisible so they remain hidden from the masses with no forward movement. We cut ties to Klaus's Nazi collaborators and everyone who participates at the Davos summit. As those energies are removed, see it being replaced with benevolent thoughts and how they can help humanity, not enslave it. We anchor the violet flame where the WEF and Nazi headquarters are located. See the flame blaze through all the buildings in Davos, including all hotels, releasing any stuck energy that's for world domination, again replacing it with world enlightenment energy. We cancel clear the energy of the Global 2000, which is a blueprint for mass world genocide. Cancel clear, cancel clear, cancel clear. See in your mind's eye Bill Gates having to give up control of the farmland he bought. And if he tries to grow GMO crops on that land, see that failing, refusing to grow, and Mother Nature replaces it with organic crops. Now let's send the violet flame through the fourth revolution that will involve the redundancy of human labor in increasing sectors to be replaced by automation. Also the fifth revolution, stakeholder theory, predatory human capital investments, human capital marketing, digital identity, and the UN Sustainable Capital Investment, technocracy, and the New Deal for nature, that is land theft. As the violet flame cleans up their plans, transmuting them to light, see all their plans falling apart, being replaced with world enlightenment ideas and thoughts. Let's send energy out so all China's slave programs fall apart, along with their computer programs malfunctioning. They are part of the WEF. Let's now put up blocks around all the employees at the technocracy companies that are creating programs to push the agendas forward. See them going dyslexic when they enter the buildings, messing up their computer programs, the old, the new, and future programs. Any program that will be used against humanity, see it falling apart, including all transhuman programs. See their equipment crashing as we keep changing the program numbers, the ones and the zeros, along with running big magnets over their hard drives, so they lose all their programs. We call to the elementals, the bees, ants, mice, rats, to make nests in their buildings and chew up building and computer wires. We call to the dust mites and mold to infect their computers, rendering them ineffective. Let the computer techs have many brain blocks with new programs that can harm humanity. Let's cut ties to their symbols and sigils. The corporations used to stay in power, including the Nazi swastika, the pentagram, obelisk, and domes. Anytime you see their symbols, your first reaction should be is to cut, reverse, and see them lose power. See that power being returned to the 99%, along with cleaning up and healing the earth and all life forms. For example, Verizon, the word with the Z as a sideways lightning bolt is their sigil. Imagine the Z going either like a backward Z or a 2 or a vertical lightning bolt, making that money that's stolen from the people, returning it. So we have free communication. Now, anything with a pyramid or triangle, let's imagine it upside down so the people at the base are empowered and the few at the top lose their control over the people, so the money pours out to the Mother Earth and her inhabitants. Anything with a sun, also a big portal like British Petroleum. Let's all imagine that the sun now shines on Mother Earth and humanity, and that it's no longer a portal to suck in power and money toward the corporations, but a giant portal of love that shines kindly on the people and no longer sucks in energy. Instead, pouring money and power back to the 99% into social health and clean up the earth programs. Anything with a magnet, let's all imagine it reversing. If the magnet faces east, we will point it west so that the company is no longer sucking energy from the people and Mother Earth and its powers are shut down. Many corporate logos are portals. Always picture the portals reversing themselves so that the money and energy pours out to the earth and humanity. You will find once you start paying attention to corporate logos, that it's easy to flip to the light. And they are good focal points for magicians to return the power to the people and in the mother work. These guys work with sacred geometry and they twist it for power. So let's flip them so the power goes to the people. It's like martial arts. The Nazi swastika, the regular swastika, is a symbol of goodness in India. However, when it's reversed, it will bring chaos onto the planet. Let's imagine when anyone looks at the Nazi swastika, it automatically reverses and brings peace and prosperity back to the people. Imagine all dark magic of the 1% falling apart, being replaced with world enlightenment energy. See the Great Reset and digital reset falling apart now. We remove all energy veils that are around all the people living on the planet Earth that are keeping them from connecting to the Creator, to become awakened spiritual beings. As they reconnect to the Creator, they see themselves becoming conscious, awakened spiritual beings, seeing truth and through all the lies and deceptions as transparency is manifested. See the masses filled with all kinds of divine inspiration on how to create and manifest world enlightenment. If it's for the highest good, let's send energy out to the billionaires so they reconnect to the Creator, allowing them to become awakened spiritual beings that want to help humanity and walk the talk. Let them be divinely inspired to start supporting the masses and middle class by sharing their wealth, helping small businesses thrive, feeding and housing those in need, creating job opportunity for humans as they get rid of their AI programs and robots, sharing their wealth by rebuilding roads, schools, hospitals, and supporting places of higher learning so everyone can afford to better themselves. As they give, they also receive. We call to Michael the Archangel to cut all ties and binds, along with removing all negative overlays over all the WEF corporate employees that's controlling them and not letting them see truth. As the ties binds are cut, then removing all corporate overlays, the employees see through all illusions, looking at their CEOs in a new light. See them expressing their concern about their CEOs being part of the WEF. Let their voices be heard, and the corporations pulling out of the WEF completely, including no longer funding the WEF. See the Great Reset and digital reset falling apart, the disbanding of the WEF, and all members of the WEF responsible for starving people, people freezing to death, taking away their farms, their lives, their dignities, their land, farmers losing their lands, lack of clean water. And you know what kind of deaths now being tried at the Nuremberg 2 trials for these and all crimes against humanity. See them being stripped of their wealth and corporations and doing prison time. Let all those light workers working on neutralizing the Great Reset be in a bubble of invisibility, remaining unseen by any of the 1% who have intent on harm, yet be seen by the wealthy benevolent. So in your mind's eye, think quantum leap, world enlightenment. Now see all the WEF programs falling apart on every level as people become conscious. Now, real quick, let's send divine energy to all those spiritual warriors and the light workers on the planet that are doing world enlightenment work. See them being given everything they need, divine abundance, so much divine abundance, they have more than enough to pay off all their debts, do their divine missions, and share with others. See them pulling together other people of like minds, so they become groups of world enlightenment and they push this world enlightenment idea, concept forward. All right, let's fill everything up with light and love and take a deep breath and release it. And nevertheless, O divine being, not our will, but thy will be done. So be it. And I give thanks for this opportunity to serve. So I'm going to ask that anybody that watches this or listens to this video later, it's amplified over 100,000 fold. And if you like it, share it. Put it on in the background so that energy keeps going out there to manifest. Now we got to ground, guys. So if you got that stone called hematite, please grab it, hold it till you're not lightheaded. Oh, good. Okay, if you don't have that, I need you to stand up for me. All right, awesome. So I want you to feel the earth energy come up your feet, your ankles. And as the earth energy comes up your body, you start coming into balance, become very centered. You become heavier. The lightheadedness goes away. As that earth energy comes up higher, you feel even more grounded. The lightheadedness is really gone. You come back in body. You feel very centered and filled with all these new possibilities. All right, guys. So if you're still lightheaded after that, then get dressed. Go find your favorite tree. And for 30 seconds more, if you want, put your hands on the tree and send all your excess energy into the tree. And when you've done that, ask the tree to send you energy back and you'll ground. Don't have time to do that? Go eat something. That'll help you ground. You need to get rid of the lightheadedness, all right? Take a shower or a bath. That helps you ground. And if the weather is permissible, go walk outside for a minute or so in your bare feet. And that's going to help you ground and reconnect to the earth. So again, thanks for joining me. And I hope you have an incredible day today. On that note, aloha until the next time.